and that means that Y'all Be Well's bringing you another video of something that can help you with your health and wellness. I'm Lori. I want to talk to you this morning about S.H.I.E.L.D. 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 And how this can help you or someone in your family. It's talking about brain and the health of the brain. And I hear a lot of young people say, that I talk about a lot of old content. And this really hits home for me because Alzheimer's and dementia is so prevalent. And recent studies show that 1/3 of all dementia cases could be prevented. And we also know that the amyloid plaques develop in the brain about 20 years before you start seeing symptoms. So this is something that is good for all of us, that we can start now. We can start with our children. I had seen this on the Dr. Oz episode, and then I looked it up and I read about it a while back, and then it was on the Today Show last week. You may have seen it. So I went down the list with my son, and I made him score himself, to see. It's not really a scoring system, but I was just trying to see where he ranked. So I just want to go over with you, what does S.H.I.E.L.D. stand for and how can that help you? And then I'll let you off to have an amazing week. So this acronym was developed by Dr. Rudolph Tanzi. He's a professor of neurology at Harvard Medical School. He's the director of the Alzheimer's Genome Project. And he has developed this acronym to help you, keep it simple and keep it on the forefront of your mind. Good morning, Jody. Okay, so S.H.I.E.L.D. The S stands for sleep. You want 7 to 8 good hours of sleep a day. I know a lot of us don't get that. I know I'm one of them, and I'm really trying to work on that, just getting to bed earlier. And let me just kind of tell you why sleep. I have some notes here so you'll see me read. The amyloid plaques that develop in the brain, they break down at night. So the longer you're sleeping, the more fluid the brain builds, and to help wash those plaques out, so to speak. So the better you sleep, and the quality sleep, and at least 7 to 8 hours a night will help you. If you are chronically sleep deprived, that's not good for brain health, okay? The H is for handling stress. And that's one reason I thought I'd talk about this today. The number one way they recommend is meditation. And I know I've been trying to bring y'all a meditation minute each Monday. Life is stressful. I woke up this morning to some horrible news and started my day crying. And I went for a run anyway and cried through half my run because my heart breaks for a friend today that's just going through something that she shouldn't have to be going through. But life is stressful, and it's indiscriminate. We're all going to have stresses of some kind at some time, and we have to be able to handle it. You're never going to be able to avoid stress, so we have to be able to handle it. And meditation seems to be the number one way that all these neuroscientists are recommending to handle stress and improve your cognitive function and your brain health, okay? The I in S.H.I.E.L.D. is interact with others. I've heard it said before, something like we're more connected than ever and more alone. When they talk about interacting with others, they're not just talking about social media. They're talking about really having a tribe of people, a network of friends, a community that lifts and inspires. Loneliness increases your chance for dementia and Alzheimer's. So, I love alone time. My son loves alone time, but it's also important to have a community and to interact with others. And if you have a good community, if you are interacting with others, if you have a good network of people and you know someone who don't, invite them into your group. You could be doing tremendous health favors that you don't even realize. So let's be inclusive and not exclusive. Let's see. It says loneliness causes stress that can lead to chemical changes in the brain that actually kill nerve cells. So we don't want anybody to be lonely. The E is for exercise. Walking 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day helps reduce the pathology behind Alzheimer's. It helps grow new nerve cells in the brain. You want to get your heart rate up. That's why if you've taken my yoga classes, I usually push you a little harder than just typical yoga because I was trying to get that heart rate up as well. You know, for you, it may be taking a brisk walk, it may be a jog, it may be a bike ride, but just do something where you can get your heart rate up and your blood pumping. That's shown to make a tremendous amount of difference. About 30 to 45 minutes a day, at least 3 days a week, okay? The L in S.H.I.E.L.D is for learning new things. So my son said he had this down pat because of school, that he's having to learn something new every day. But you know, maybe you're out of school, never stop learning. You know, be a lifelong learner, read books, maybe learn to speak another language, learn to play a musical instrument, learn a new hobby. As long as you're learning, you're keeping the brain active. Let me see what he says about learning new things. That it helps strengthen the connections between the nerve cells that are called synapses, and that helps prevent cognitive disease, and provides cognitive reserve. So learning new things is beneficial. And the D in S.H.I.E.L.D, of course, is diet. You know, a lot of people hear diet and they think weight loss. I'm going to do whatever I can do to look good in a bikini, or to have a six-pack, or to be skinny. And really the diet that's showing the best results for longevity and for decreasing your risk of Alzheimer's, dementia, is the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet it's less red meat, it's more wild-caught fish and seafood, fruits, vegetables, dark chocolate, little red wine, some good clean whole grains, some beans, a few cheeses. So the Mediterranean diet tends to be the Harvard Medical School Neurology's #1 diet for longevity and for brain health. So that's S.H.I.E.L.D. So it's sleep, handle stress, interact with others, exercise, learn new things, and diet. So that's a little acronym that maybe you can take with you and start now. You're never too young. Like I said, it takes about 20 years for those plaques to develop and you start seeing symptoms. And I can't imagine many things worse than, you know, not being able to recognize your family. Alzheimer's dementia is a terrible disease, and I thought this was a really neat way to remember this and start now with prevention and things in your life that can help you. One of the things that I appreciate so much about meditation is the thickening of the corpus callosum, the part of the brain that separates left hemisphere and right hemisphere. It helps create new neural pathways to each side. That's one of the ways that they feel like it helps benefit Alzheimer's, dementia. And it's also neat that it works with all the A's. So Alzheimer's, autism, ADHD, Asperger's, and anxiety. So if you want to learn more about meditation, I have a link I can give you. It's something you can do on your own. It's real quick. It takes about 15 minutes a day. You don't need an app or headphones or anything like that. You really become self-sufficient in it. So I'll be happy to give y'all some more information on that if you would like. All right, y'all have a great day and love on your people. Life is really, really short, and I hope this helps you. Y'all be well. Bye-bye.